cracking, everybody, and welcome to episode 99 of the Good Kraken podcast. I'm one of your hosts today, Ernell Pearson, alongside the five-star man with the 10-finger plan, good old Devin, the man Stanford. What's happening, baby? How you doing?
Not much. Doing good.
Oh, it's popping.
Slept in this morning. Yeah.
I like that. How long did you sleep in for? You didn't miss our meeting, so I guess that's
no. I mean, I usually wake up at 5:45 in the morning, a.m. So 9 o'clock is sleeping in for me.
Oh, okay. So you did adult sleeping in. You did adult sleeping. I got you.
But,
okay.
I got a bagel breakfast sandwich from a local deli with a espresso, and I feel great.
Yeah. Did you say espresso? Yeah. I hate you so much. It's espresso. It's espresso. You animal. Espresso. What is wrong with you? We also have the lovely and our newest friend, NickiNanami. How you doing? What's happening? How's your mother? How's your father?
They doing good. They probably still sleeping, relaxing, chilling.
Hey, what's poppin'?
Hi, everybody.
Hey, for the people at home who don't know, who are you? What do you give us your name? Give us your pronouns. Give us all the information about you. Let's hear it. Who are you?
Got you. My name is NickiNanami TV. I am a streamer, cosplayer. I go by she, her. I've been doing this for like about a year, some change. It was just like a vibe, but now it's just like, more of a vibe.
Hey,
so,
let's go.
I love cosplaying. I love to play video games. I've been doing it all my life. And these wonderful, wonderful people here have invited me on this wonderful show. And I'm just excited. I'm so excited.
Bless up. You are the one. You are the one. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. What's your favorite cosplay you've done so far?
I would say it would have to be my Tanjiro from Demon Slayer.
Let's go. So it's funny you mentioned that because Devin down here, my boy Devin over here has finally. I was off the anime train for a hot minute, Nikki. I'll tell you that. Hot minute. Yeah. And my boy said you need to watch Demon Slayer and you need to watch Attack on Titan. And I said, bet, right? Say less. Mm-hmm. And listen, I was way behind on Demon Slayer, and I came into it way late. But that fucking entertainment arc,
we haven't even talked about it really. Like you and I, we haven't yet.
Surreal says hydrate. We gotta hydrate.
Good. Thank you.
Yes, gotta keep the skin clean. You know what I'm saying? We gotta keep the skin healthy.
This is her catchphrase. No, this is real.
Hydrate
hose.
Yeah, hydrate every time. And we're like, all right, we're down for it. You know what I'm saying? So Demon Slayer has changed my fucking life. I'm currently making my way through season 3 of Attack on Titan. That's been popping out.
Isn't it a stark difference between season 1?
Not ready for that.
It's crazier and crazier.
That's been wild.
I actually have to watch the latest episode, but it's crazy. It's crazy.
I'm excited. I'm excited knowing that there's still more rolling out because just give me all of it. Just give me all of it. I need as much of it as I possibly can. So, Nikki, the only other question I have for you before we kind of get things popping off here, what is your favorite video game?
My favorite video game?
Of all time. Of all time.
Of all time?
Of all time, you know.
It's between 2 games.
Viva Pinata.
And I play them way too often.
Okay.
I will neglect other games for these games.
Yes, perfect.
Final Fantasy X.
Okay.
Is...
Yep. The greatest Final Fantasy ever. Oh my God, we love it.
Something about it, the cringiness in it, the dialogue. Titus has laughed. I actually have that scene. Like I have that sound on my stream deck. Like I love that laugh. That Yuna and Titus scene is top tier. So I love it.
So bless your heart.
No joke. Ernell and I were talking about tattoos earlier. Yeah. And I straight up told him, I was like, if I ever got like covered and I started like tattooing my face, I'd probably get the Xanark and Abe symbol right underneath my tear duct. I literally said that to him.
You need that in your life. Because I have a Buster Sword. I have the Buster Sword on mine. And Devin's like, let me get that Final Fantasy X on me. And I was like, do it, dog. And then we'll actually be soulmates forever. It'll be perfect. Because the two greatest Final Fantasy games. Surreal's like the cringe. LOL, what? Let's be real. Final Fantasy X is good. It's a good game. It's cringe as fuck. Okay, let's be real.
The best Final Fantasy.
So fucking
it's my
good.
favorite.
Now, what's the second? What is the second? You said there were 2.
Kingdom Hearts 2. Kingdom Hearts 2
Hell
is my
yeah.
favorite. I actually have like a tattoo of the Kingdom Hearts symbol here.
Let's go, dude.
If I can stretch my leg, I had the Palpu fruit on my ankle, but I don't think I'm flexible enough.
No, I'm joking.
I can't do it.
Yeah, I know. I was wanting to do both legs like Gold Member, Austin Powers. That'd be fucking ridiculous. But dude, those are two fucking good games. Those are two good games.
Yeah. So
Favorites.
funny story about Kingdom Hearts 2. That came out when I was in middle school. I think I was in 8th grade. Yeah, I was in 8th grade when that game came out. And my mom knew how much I wanted to play that game. She let me skip like 2 or 3 days of school that week so I could just marathon
That's
it.
a fuck. Hey, that's a
a
game.
great
I got that
mom.
game day one.
That's a good game to
with
do
the
that
strategy
with, I'm telling you.
guide, like the hardcover one. And
Yes.
everything.
Do y'all miss when Kingdom Hearts was that simple though, where we just like, oh yeah, he's just that guy, and he's that guy,
Yeah.
and he might be that guy, and that
Yeah,
was
we
it.
don't talk about Kingdom Hearts 3. We don't talk
Yeah,
about
I mean,
No.
like we do, but it's not for the reasons.
No.
We talk about it all right.
Damn. Surreal says, bro, your mom's a real one.
She is. I mean,
And Esco says, not Guardians of the Galaxy.
dude, that game is
It's
amazing.
it's a good game. It's a good game. What I've heard. Like,
Have you played it yet?
No, I got it literally right here next to me.
That shit's on Game Pass now, too.
You know what I'm saying? I know, and I bought it. But you know what? Hey, that's fine. They get my money. They get a little bit of money, and we hope that you guys at home get a little bit of our money and some love. Because today we're talking DC's big fat delays, a state of play rundown, our newest friend, and much, much more, because this is the Good Kraken podcast, your choice for all the nerdy video game and pop media news, reviews, and discussions that you want to hear, live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. and Saturday at 12 p.m. If you're riding this wave, you can head on over to patreon.com/goodkrakenshow, where you can submit questions and topics to the show, you get exclusive post-show content, and you have early access to episodes before they go live on podcasts and video services across the digital sea. Yarg. Thank you, Devin. But if you've emptied your pockets for the latest and greatest in entertainment, that is totally fine. You can watch us record the show live right here at twitch.tv/goodkrakenshow. If you have Amazon Prime, you also have Twitch Prime, and we'd love for you to give that to us or give that to the lovely NickiNanami right here to help us keep pushing content out for all of you listening or watching at home. But you can also support us by going to our YouTube channel by clicking that link down there, the beautiful bell and big red button, or by subscribing to our podcast channel by searching Good Kraken with an exclamation mark and leaving a review there. Devin!
Yeah.
We are making some small changes around here, motherfuckers. So first off, my babies, my little babies, we got rid of fact check in our Discord. We love you guys. You guys were having way too much fun in there, and none of it was actually for fact checking. But because we were like, if people aren't really interested that much into using it, we'll just get rid of that bad boy, and we'll just have our conversations with you guys as we go along. If we need to fact check some shit, we'll just fucking do it ourselves. You know what I'm saying? we love you guys. We love you guys at home, and you guys have been amazing. But if no one's using it, why the fuck keep it around? You know what I'm saying? But also, the biggest change that we're making is Little Waves and the Helm are now merged together. Let's go! So we basically, Little Waves, our little beat by beat news thing that we were doing, and the Helm, which was just a whole article, and we were having one big conversation around it. We're fusing them together. We're fusing them together. So we have Little Helm, which is just like Little Helm together doing the thing. So now the Helm is going to be sort of combination of both. We'll have a little bit more news stories, but they will be in smaller little mini sections. So that way we can get to as much content as possible while not taking up too much of your time, motherfuckers. Griff says, I mean, if y'all weren't so on point all the time, it would get used. Thank you, Griff. I love you, babe. You know what I'm saying? Devin, what do we have next, my man?
So, speaking of the Helm, we got the Helm next.
Let's go.
Squawk. So check it. So Gotham Knights release date was finally announced, which I'm hyped about. This is coming from Matt Perslow over at IGN. The co-op DC Heroes game, which features Batgirl, Robin, Nightwing, and Red Hood, will release on October 25th, 2022. Gotham Knights was originally planned to release in 2021, but it was pushed back into 2022. We last saw Gotham Knights in October of 2021, where its new story trailer left fans without a date they could put in their calendar. So we got a release date. This game looks fun. It's co-op. It's Batman without Batman.
It's Batman without Batman.
I mean, Nicki, that's exactly what it is.
Nicki,
right?
are you a Batman person? Are you Batman Arkham person? Did you play those games at all?
I've played one a long time ago. The latest Batman game I've actually played was the Telltale version.
I heard it's fun though. I heard it's good.
Yeah, it was actually pretty good. I like the Telltale games a lot. So sit back and enjoy the story.
Do you have an interest in this? Do you have an interest in Gotham Knights? Is that speaking to you?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I need to see the actual movie too that just came out. I want to see
haven't
so
seen
bad.
it?
I have not seen it.
It's good.
Haven't had anybody to go with me. I'm about to just go by myself at this point.
Oh goddamn, I know, right? For real. Just roll up in there and Shark in the chat. What's happening, Shark, dude? Yeah. Shark was shepherding the raid last night. What's happening, Shark? What's happening, babe? Welcome to the family. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you need to get your ass in that theater and you need to see that movie.
I'm going tomorrow.
Fucking bonkers good.
So good.
Nutty good.
Cannot wait.
Oh my
wait.
Lord. Were you into the Dark Knight movies?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then you're gonna fuck with this.
Yes.
You're gonna fuck with this.
Yes. Because I was not a big fan of our previous Batman too much, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad, but it just wasn't my favorite.
The flat.
He's better than some others.
The bat. Yeah. Some others like George Clooney's the nipple suit. You know that.
Is that the worst one?
Oh, arguably, right? I mean, like it was the worst Robin. It was the worst Robin.
Adam West.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. What about Lego Batman? I mean, Lego Batman's pretty bomb,
Lego
too.
Batman's hype.
Actually, I love Lego Batman.
Yeah, isn't
really
that the
good
voice
Batman
actor from the animated series too?
Yes, I think so.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. That is right. And fucking money. Griff says hands down best Batman movie ever. Is the Batman, the new Batman? Yeah, he loved it.
Really?
We loved it too. We gave it a 9.5 on our ratings.
Wow.
Oh goddamn. Yeah, I'm telling you. You're gonna have a good time. It is so much fun.
Yeah, I'm going tomorrow.
You better let us know. You better let us know.
I'll tell you. I was just about to say that. It's like I'm going to tell you guys tomorrow. I'm going to go.
Just add us on Twitter and be like, brah. Devin, keep it pushing. What's next?
Yeah. Speaking of some more hype film series stuff, Obi-Wan Kenobi trailer brings back Luke, Grand Inquisitor, and Duel of Fates. This is coming from Chris Agar over at Screen Rant. The first Obi-Wan Kenobi trailer is officially released. After years of endless rumors, Ewan McGregor's long-awaited return as the iconic Jedi was confirmed in 2019. At one point, the idea was to make an Obi-Wan spin-off movie, but the project was revoked as a TV miniseries for Disney+. In addition to McGregor reprising his prequel role, Obi-Wan Kenobi also sees Hayden Christensen come back to play Darth Vader. The Mandalorian's Deborah Chow is directing, and she directed some of the best episodes of The Mandalorian too.
Have y'all seen this? Did you guys watch this trailer yet?
I've watched it like 7 times.
I've watched it like fucking a million times. Oh my god, Nicki, it's so hype. So you
should play it.
Do you know Duel of the Fates, like the song from episode 1 that everyone's like, oh fuck, it's so hype. That one,
the Darth Maul fight.
Yeah. The Darth Maul fight that plays in this trailer, and it is the most hype fucking bonkers.
It's a rendition of it too.
Oh,
it's like
I see.
A little different, but it's the same like melody. But it's a little different, like different instruments and stuff.
It almost sounds like it's in a bit of a minor key now too. Like they kind of made it a little bit darker, and so like, oh my god, it was so hyped,
and it's
dude.
the
Oh my god.
same the original composer too.
Yes,
as well.
Yes. The original composer of the original Star
Surreal
Wars
says
theme
play
song.
the trailer.
I totally would, but unfortunately Disney's real fucking weird about like copyright shit, and they would be like, no motherfucker, and then Mickey Mouse busts in my room and he beat the shit out of me in my sleep. Just
Keyblade and all.
That piece of shit. And he's just run hands while I'm sleeping. I can't. I don't want to kill a giant
Mickey Mouse just beating you with a pillow bag full of soap.
No
I was not expecting that, but that is hilarious.
God damn it, Ernell.
Griff even says, "Don't mess with the House of Mouse."
Speaking of crazy animation, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands DLC will add new bosses, levels, and class to boost replayability. This is coming from Ryan Dinsdale over at IGN. Each installment of the post-launch content will take players for a new illusionary world, each with 5 levels and a final boss fight to cap things off. Developer Gearbox made the announcement today, but didn't say when each of the 4 content drops will be coming, though the game itself launches March 25th this month.
This game's going to be so much fun, dude. Are you a Borderlands fan, Nikki?
I was just about to say, I used to love Borderlands. I used to play with my best friend, the first one, all the time. I played the Telltale version of that as well and absolutely loved it. I actually watched the trailer for Tiny Tina earlier and I'm like, okay, yeah, that's a definite.
This game is going to be so much fun. I did not play the last Tiny Tinas, but Devin has. And
it came out a long time ago. That was Borderlands 2.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's a fucking long time ago. But this one is I got good feels. I've got good feels because I've been off the Borderland train for a while, and this one's gonna sell me on it again.
Right back on there.
It's good. When Borderlands 3 came out, I marathoned that game over. I think I beat it in like 46 hours with a few people.
Wow.
Yeah, we stayed up for like 2 days straight. Too bad I wasn't streaming it.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, that would have been a great stream.
Damn good stream. Griff says Borderlands Telltale game, in my not so humble opinion, is the best Borderlands game.
Yeah, that is the general consensus. For me, it goes Borderlands 2, then Telltale, then Borderlands 3, and then Borderlands.
I fucking love
Borderlands 3
games
really
so
fun.
much, dude. I love
and the pre-sequel's the last one.
But the quirkiness I loved.
None of the Borderlands games are bad.
No, and 100%. I mean, I would just argue to say that the Borderlands stories and the Telltale games are probably just like that heartfelt. Because Telltale's got a thing. They've got a fucking formula figured out.
Yeah.
That's say, listen, we're gonna give you a little bit of trauma, just enough. Because Devin, you know this story. I cried on my lunch break at work to The Walking Dead the first season, and they've got a way of doing it to you, my boy. I'm telling you, Telltale's got it fucking figured out. But we'll see. Tiny Tina's is gonna be a lot of fun. I'm interested to see like how they're out here really announcing DLC, and this game hasn't even come out yet. Like that feels kind of tight. That feels kind of good, right? Like
they do a ton of expansions for their games. They do.
Sure. I would have thought that they would wait until the game actually came out. Like, does that make it feel more secure to you, Nikki, or like less?
I would say less for me, but I'm always like I'm willing to try something out and then give my opinion of it, but I'm thinking less because I kind of want to see what I'm getting into before we get the DLC as well.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Surreal says, "Ernell, you always cry." I don't need y'all putting me on blast today.
I cried like a baby. Okay, I can't even watch that scene again.
Listen. I have not gone back to replay The Walking Dead first season because I'm scared. I'm fucking scared. I'd be open mouth sobbing in no time. Devin. Speaking of good cries, though, we have something good to cry about next. What do we have next from?
Ikumi Nakamura launches new game studio Unseen. This is coming from Jeffrey Rasu over at GameIndustry.biz. The CEO and creative director said that the Tokyo studio will serve as a hub for a diverse intersection of ideas. Last year, Nakamura shared that she had left the Ghostwire Tokyo project for her health and expressed a desire to form her own team to work on an original IP. She told IGN that the Unseen studio will have international employees as well. Quote, "A mix of cultures can be a breeding ground for new ideas, which is a real joy of starting a new studio," Nakamura said. During her interview, she didn't provide information about the studio's first game, but did acknowledge that it's in the planning stages. Hell yeah.
This is lit. So there's a little bit more information that we didn't get to put in here. But when she says the studio will serve as a hub for diverse intersection of ideas, what she said verbatim was that we're going to be hiring a lot of diverse people, lots of BIPOC people, lots of LGBTQI2 plus people, so that way the studio has a lot of different perceptions, different artistic value. And honestly, what a fucking way to do it. Because if there's any way to get consultation without needing to hire a consult, it's to just have us make your fucking games. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just let us make your fucking games. That's an easier way to do it. Let's put our tinfoil hats on. What kind of game do we see first coming out of Unseen Studio? You know what I'm saying? Nikki, let's hear from you. What kind of game do you want from them?
For Unseen Studio, I would say something extremely story driven. I'm more into story driven gameplay, so I definitely like action and all of that. I love all of that, but I am always been a story person. I want to feel the connections. I want to cry. I want to laugh. All of that. I want to feel it.
God damn right. And I mean, like Ghostwire Tokyo, I can't attest to say if it'll have a good story because obviously it's not out yet, right? But it looks like it could pull off some stuff. But how fucking rad would it be if we got a good horror thrillers narrative story out of this to the tune of, I don't know, RE7. Let's say Resident Evil 7's story. You know what I'm saying? Where it's bonkers and nutty, but you're like fuck. You know what I'm saying? Devin, what about you? What do you want? What do you want to see them do?
I want to see them do something that's kind of thriller-esque, horror, but with a decent action element to it. You know what I mean? But I want to see it be more on that thriller story, horror base. Though.
I think we need more good thriller narratives, right? Because I feel like the last really good one that we got was maybe Heavy Rain, and fuck that studio. You know what I mean? Because goddamn, they are fucking insufferable, that CEO dude. But God, I want a good narrative thriller. That would be so good. Oh my God, we need that. We need to shoot that shit in our veins. We have another thriller / horror thing news for us here though. Devin, hit them. With this. Oh, let's go.
Dead Space remake is coming early 2023. EA says, "Quote: We want to make sure that we're in a place where the game we're going to deliver is going to be delivering on the expectations of fans," end quote. Dead Space remake senior producer Philippe Ducarme said, thanks. That's what's most important. So right now we'll say early next year, we have a date in mind. We want to make sure everything converges for this. We're actually just a couple weeks away from doing our first full walkthrough of the game. We're still pre-alpha, but we believe we're going to be in a solid position to meet the date that we have in mind.
Let's go.
I'm stoked.
Ooh.
Do you like Dead Space? Do you like Dead Space, Nicki?
Yes, I do. I actually recently watched a compilation of all the death scenes from the first one, and I was just like, bro, this shit is crazy. And I hate horror games, but I love horror games. I have this love-hate thing with it. I'm honestly terrified to play them. Yeah. But I will do it just for that, because I love the gore. I know that sounds crazy, but I love the gore. I love it.
It makes sense for us. It makes sense for us, man. We went through Resident Evil Village, and we were like, do we really want to do this? No. Are we going to do it? Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It ended up hitting. Devin, you're our resident Biggs Dead Space guy here. You fucking stoked, my dude.
Dead Space 2 is one of my favorite games. And with this game, they're not only just doing a remake of the original game, but in the original game, the story was mainly through audio logs and stuff, and the main protagonist that you play as didn't have a voice even in the game or anything or say anything. So this time they're vamping up the story, and they're actually including a lot of dialogue and other characters and stuff, still doing the main plot beats, but actually having present story like they did in Dead Space 2 and Dead Space 3.
Hot
so
damn,
I'm pretty
hot
stoked
damn,
about
dude.
it.
It's
God, it's gonna be so good. Shark in the chat, I absolutely cannot do horror. I'm a wuss. That's Xander. Xander's like that too.
I think Xander might be more of a wuss.
May arguably, yeah, right. Griff says Dead Space was fine right up until the fucking needle scene.
If
that ain't facts. If that ain't facts, go. Oh god, dude. But hey, I'm really excited for this. Them making making some changes into this remake is going to be just like, oh my god, this game's gonna be fucking brilliant. I'm really excited for it. Esco, I got pulled into a meeting of course as you guys started buying back last hour. Like, Esco, it's okay, baby. You all good, baby. It's all good. Shark, I feel like I'd be fine with horror if I wasn't so paranoid. You know, I think that's kind of my issue too. I get a little like looking over the shoulder when I'm like playing horror games. Like, which one of you motherfuckers is gonna crawl out at me, right? It's just take my feet. I don't need my feet. I can crawl to work. I don't give a shit.
I gotta have the lights on.
Yeah,
lights have to be on.
Oh, you're like eight light panels like all around you.
Like
all nice and comfy. That's all you're talking about.
Yeah.
Devin, did you want me to take these last two because there's a lot of information?
Go for
okay,
it.
cool. I got you, dog. Our last two for the Helm here, guys. First off, Warner Brothers release dates: The Flash and Aquaman moved to 2023, along with Wonka. Shazam sequel, and others have shifted. This comes from Eric Peterson and Anthony D. Alessandro from Deadline. So first off, DC League of Super Pets got moved from May 20th to July 29th. Oh, we got a subscription from Young Shy. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you so much. Welcome to the family. Larry's in chat. What's happening, baby? What's happening? Young Shy and NTV Academy in the house. Let's go. We got some of the family in here. What's happening, y'all? Welcome in. What's happening, y'all? So DC League of Super Pets moved July 29th. The Flash moves from November 4th to June 23rd of next year. Aquaman moves from December 16th to March 17th of next year. Wonka, don't know if we really needed that one anyways, moves from March 17th, 2023 to December 2023. Shazam! Fury of the Gods got moved from June 2nd, 2023 to December 2022. So that actually got moved quicker, sooner than all the others. The Meg 2, The Trench.
Like,
I can't believe they're doing. You don't know me.
I'm gonna fight a shark.
I'm Jason Statham. I can't believe they're like, where's the fucking shark? Has been set.
So accurate.
Has been set August 4th, 2023. Shark and Chad. They're making a second one. Chai in the chat, I just really wanted to talk. I couldn't wait an hour. Flash never getting off the ground at this point. I'm hurt. God damn right. Ain't that fucking facts. Also on the move is this year's Dwayne Johnson-led Black Adam. Goes from July 29th of this year to October 21st. The Rock himself revealed that one earlier the other day. Goddamn. A lot of big moves. There's talk that like this is a big part of this acquisition that happened between Warner Brothers and who was it again, Devin?
I can't
remember who bought them, but
I forgot off the top.
There's a bunch of stuff that's happening with DC shit that's going on, and it is both worrisome and a little bit exciting because there's some stuff that could happen that could potentially make DC better. We don't know. Are you a DC fan outside of Batman, Nikki? Like, does any of this speak to you as far as like dates getting moved around? I don't know if you're like worried or whatever, you know?
To be honest, like I know everybody's Team Marvel because of the movies and everything like that, but I've always been a DC fan. I love watching Young Justice, Teen Titans, all of those. Like it's just more my thing. Like I used to love watching the CW shows too, The Arrow, The Flash, Legends of Tomorrow. All of that was my shit. So anything DC, I'm with. I'm always like waiting for them to kind of redeem themselves because I'm like the stories are good. It's just the movies haven't been that great. That's all.
Yeah, I know, and it's a bummer because like. We like Bentley, thank you for the sub, dude. Thank you so much. Welcome to the family. Welcome in. That 1 hour wait to kill it. I know. I'm sorry, guys. We just have to wait. We just have to wait until we can make sure everybody's in the clear. You know what I'm saying? We got to protect all of us here because I'm not trying to fight people in chat because I'll say some out of pocket shit to some people. Fucking racist bitch. I'll fight a racist. I'll fight. Hi Bentley. What's happening? Listen, we want to like DC movies so bad, so fucking bad. We really do. But damn, they've just been.
There are some good ones that have come out.
There are.
The animated ones are really good to me. I used to really enjoy like any animated DC movie. It's really good. Really good.
Right. Yeah. No, there's been some bangers. There's been some.
Yeah,
Did you watch the Suicide Squad and Peacemaker yet?
No.
Nikki.
How was that?
Let that shit change your life.
It's
Really?
actually
change
really
your
good.
life. It's
What? I was
probably
expecting you to say something different.
it's probably the best DC like film content to come out
You're
so
lying.
far because they just made the decision to like not take themselves too seriously, and because of such, like they're able to
That's what
say
they kind of
like
needed.
yeah, they kind of needed
Yeah.
that on like one side of the levity of like
Yeah.
DC, where it's like if we're gonna have this stuff be serious, we can at least have some space for this to be a little fucking goofy.
Exactly.
The Suicide Squad is just gold. John
Young
Cena.
Chai, the Suicide Squad was good. Haven't seen Peacemaker yet.
Oh goddamn! Do you
Oh.
need to? You need to watch
Are
that
these
show. I'm telling
streamable
you.
now? Can you stream these?
HBO.
Yes, HBO Max.
HBO
Thank
Max.
you.
Yes, I'm telling
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah, just
Okay,
get that.
okay.
Not, let that
Yeah.
live in your veins.
Yeah.
Because John
Wow.
Cena and Idris Elba in the Suicide Squad, their chemistry, like just joking around
Really?
each other, is money. I'm telling you.
I didn't give it a chance because of the previous one and just how that
Yeah,
goes. But now
course,
I'm
of course.
convinced. I'm convinced. I
It's
was
good.
like, no, but
It's
okay.
solid. It's solid.
I
I'm
will
telling
say
you.
this too. The Peacemaker show is probably one of the most hilarious shows I've ever watched.
You're gonna lose your shit, Nikki. I'm telling you.
And
This.
What?
it
There's
actually
some funny stuff.
Literally looking these up now. Like
Mm.
I want to watch this.
yeah, it's so good. It actually tackles issues too.
Yeah,
And it does it well.
to kind of give you a hindsight here, Peacemaker, his character, John Cena's character, his dad was a KKK leader. And so he's got this weird crux of like living in modern day world with his dad being racist as fuck. And he's kind of like coming into this situation of like, I was raised by this fucked up human being and I'm trying to make the world better, but I don't know how to do that when my dad taught me like a bunch of racist shit. And so they tackle that stuff. They tackle a lot of stuff about like him being an asshole in the Suicide Squad and how that sort of like, listen, it's wild. It's a wild fucking story. God, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
I'm excited.
Shy in the chat. I heard about the scene where Peacemaker is criticizing Batman, and it got me super he says, and I quote, how many people do you think would still be alive if Batman wasn't such a candy ass to not take them out when they need to be taken out?
That's what everybody's probably saying anyways, but that's hilarious.
Yeah,
That's
he
hilarious.
says it in the show while talking to somebody. He was like,
that's
Batman's
funny.
a candy ass because he won't fucking kill people. It's gold. I'm telling you. It's
He
fucking
makes fun
gold.
of the whole Justice League.
He
really does.
Oh, God,
And
they
it's
do. They
in
really
the
do.
same universe as the Justice League.
I'm telling you. Bentley in the chat. I heard Peacemaker set the bar high. It does. It does. With that said, we got one last thing here for you guys on the helm. The state of play the other day from PlayStation for March. A little recap here from the PlayStation blog. We got a look at Exoprimal, a new title coming from PlayStation next year. That is this weird Dino Anthem cross combo weird thing. It looks fun. It looks dumb, but it looks fun. I mean,
It's a Capcom game, if that says anything
Yeah,
to you too.
yeah,
So like
yeah.
Capcom games can be very weird sometimes, but
Now-
I want to play a demo of it.
God, me too. It looks
I
fun.
need
It
to
looks fun
feel
for
the
what it
game.
is.
Yeah.
Before
Yeah.
I'm sold on it. I
Yeah,
don't just want to
yeah.
buy this game. I want a demo.
Now, just a heads up for everybody, this state of play the other day was actually PlayStation doing its stuff for its Japanese developers. So it's doing some announcements for its Japan side of the company. So we have things like Exoprimal. There was a new Ghostwire Tokyo trailer. That game comes out later on this month, March 25th. We got a look at the Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin demo, which came out day and date on the announcement here. Blank face in the chat. Nanami Academy is here. I in fact waited the hour because I'm broke. We love you
Oh my
guys. We
God.
love you guys
That's
so
my
much. Thank
boyfriend.
you so much. What's happening, dog? What's happening, dude? Welcome in. Welcome to the family. We're happy to have you here. Let's go. Bentley dying in there. I love it. I love it. That demo came out day and date on announcement. Closer look at Forspoken. That comes out October this year. It actually got delayed. That game we're real excited for here. We're so excited for Forspoken. Ooh, goddamn, it's gonna be a good game. Gundam Evolution got announced to be an FPS free to play a free-to-play FPS Gundam game coming out later this year. They did not give a date. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Cowabunga Collection comes out this year. That's gonna be fun. Giga Bash is a little like monster destroyer, like kaiju game, comes out this year. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle R, the remake of the original fighting game, or a sequel remake, something like that, comes out this fall. Trek to Yomi, from the same, I believe it was some developers from Ghost of Tsushima, because this game looked identical to that art style. This game looked dope, complete black and white. Very interested in what that's going to be. Returnal announced a co-op version called Ascension with a Tower of Siphus mode. Comes out on March 22nd. Who the fuck would have thought Returnal will get a co-op? I'm here for that. If anyone, listen, I got my PS5. If any of y'all trying to co-op on Returnal, you let me know, because I'm down. I'm so down. The Dio Field Chronicle announced for PS4 and PS5 comes out this year. And then finally we got Valkyrie Elysium comes out this year as well. It was a very interesting state of play. Do any of these speak to y'all? Nikki, what are you most hyped for here?
That JoJo.
Hey,
I am a big JoJo's fan. I am like, it's disgusting, but I am so excited. I played the original fighting game, and that's actually what got me into JoJo. I got a lot of spoilers too. But
shit. Okay.
After that, it's so good. I cannot wait. I'm actually watching Stone Ocean right now on Netflix. So rewatching it because I read the manga. So I'm a big JoJo's fan. I cannot wait.
Oh, let's go. Yeah. I've heard that's good. I've heard that's good.
Yes,
Bentley in chat says they need to stop announcing all these games. I still got 200 hours of Elden Ring to play. Let's go, Bentley. Me too, dog. I'm like, I think 31 hours in now, and I'm just like, I can't stop. I don't want to stop. Nicki from Shy. Nicki actually hit a JoJo pose when she heard you say it. Let's go. Let's go. I didn't notice that. Hey, let's go. We need more JoJo fans around. My boy was trying to get me onto JoJo's for a minute. I'm gonna have to give that a fair swing. You know what I'm saying? Now that I'm gonna say
it's weird.
I've heard. I've definitely heard. Devin, what's most hype on this for you, my boy?
Dude, let's see. So I'm already getting Stranger of Paradise because I gotta play it. It's a Final Fantasy, whether it's good or bad. I gotta play it. You know what I mean? I'm already invested in that. I'm interested to see Gundam Evolution.
Right.
I'm interested, but I just don't know. You know what I mean? But I'm looking at it and I'm like, maybe. I'm also really stoked about Forspoken, though. Forspoken is probably the most hyped game out of this whole list.
I need that shit.
I'm really like, I'm like anticipating, you know, because I'm gonna get it on PC.
It looks so good.
God, it looks so good.
Yeah, definitely on the PC.
Dragon, like that game's good. That game's gonna be so good. I'm so excited. Blank face. I'm waiting for Forspoken. That shit looks interesting. Yup, that's the one. That's the one. Chai, I really hope Gundam Evolution is good. God, we hope, right?
Yeah, I'm interested, but I can't tell yet. I need to feel it.
God damn, don't we kind of fucking wish that that we could get some good Gundam video game content around these waters? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's been a minute since we've had that.
I want a fighting game, dude. I just want another fighting game.
Just like
that was cool.
They could give us a solid one, but they keep trying like weird shit. You know what I mean? They keep giving us a Gundam fighting game, and it's like 3D isometric weird. And I'm just like, just give us a 2D / 3D, just left
like
and
Marvel
right
versus Capcom style
for
too.
real.
Like the and if the graphics were like the animated graphics, you know what I'm saying, of the Gundams, that would go lit. And like even if it's like an old one, it still has that old art style versus the newer art styles. Yeah. And like you could, you know, have your 3-man teams. They should do that.
Damn. Let's go, chat. Let's go on the Wii and box, you guys. Oh, Shark says Smash Bros, but Gundam style. Ooh, I like that.
Ooh, that would be lit.
Oh.
Like all the weapons can just be like the items that go on the ground. So you don't start with weapons. You have to pick them up as you play, but you can pick different like mobile suits to use.
Give me that shit. I'm saying, give me that. Oh, that would be so good.
Need that.
That'd be so good. Oh my god. And then Shai says, let me get a Gundam fighting game with fan favorite mechs from all the series and the engine of Fighter Z. Let's Oh, that would be so fighters. Oh
Yeah.
god, dude.
Yeah.
We're getting too hype.
Gundam.
We're getting too hype about this.
Now I
This
gotta
is so
look at
good.
him.
Hey, yeah, I know, right? We're getting way too hype going to our next segment. But before we go into our next segment, I want to remind everyone that they can support us over on patreon.com. So that's Good Kraken Show, where they can get early access on this episode before it goes public. They can write into the show and they can get this episode ad-free. But if they're hearing this, they are not on our Patreon. So for now, here's a word from our sponsors.
This piece of good Kraken content is brought to you by Glide mousepads. The world is changing and the demand for PC gaming and work from home setups has never been as wild as it is right now. Having the best of the best in PC accessories only makes it easier to get your work done before you jump right back into the fray of the digital sea. And Glide knows exactly how to make that happen for you. Glide Mousepads is the future industry leader in mousepads, offering beautiful, smooth, waterproof products made with eco-friendly materials and non-slip rubber in a variety of sizes that are guaranteed to help you get that next win. Now, if you're like me and you spend a lot of time in your command center, whether it's streaming, editing, or designing, you need a quality mousepad that can keep up with that constant grind. You can go to glidemousepads.com right now and use code KRAKEN for 15% off the Founders Edition mousepad in every size available. Again, that's code KRAKEN KRAKEN for 15% off any Founders Edition mousepad today.
Our next sponsor is Rogue Energy. Late nights are pretty much commonplace for us content creators, and any of us here at GK can attest that sometimes you're just too damn tired to even think about how not to be tired any longer. Lucky for us, though, Rogue has figured out how to give those late nights and even earlier mornings the supercharge that we all need. Rogue Energy is a low-calorie, no-sugar energy formula that is the perfect alternative to sugar-filled canned energy drinks and sodas. Every formula Rogue Energy produces is designed with optimal levels of high-quality ingredients and no chalky textures. Being the only gaming drink company in the world with 4 unique product lines to suit your task at hand, Rogue Energy strives to improve the in-game performance of gamers, streamers, and content creators around the globe. Check it. We have been drinking the ever-living crap out of this stuff. If I'll be completely honest with you, me, Devin, Garrick, Xander, Raven, Genesee, all of us here at GK absolutely adore this drink. It helps us in the mornings, helps us in the evenings. You guys know how it is. We've been going on about this forever, and it is no exception now. It's still taking care of us to this day. You can head on over to rogueenergy.com and use code GKRAKEN for 10% off your purchase of any shaker or formula tub of your choosing. That's GKRAKEN for 10% off any shaker or formula tub that you'd like. Now, back to the show. Welcome back, everybody. Hope y'all like that good old Glide and Rogue love over there. Like we said, you can use that code if you want some good old discounts on some yummy and handy stuff. You need a mouse pad over there. Glide fucking got you. I'll tell you that. Devin's been using that bad boy for a minute. Yep. Show the people.
Big
show
too.
the people.
This is the small one.
Big. We like it big.
Ooh.
We like it big around here.
Nice and big.
Ooh, I know that is yeah, I know, right? That is the smallest one. That is the smallest one of the fucking wild. Silky smooth like Devin's bottom. Devin, what do we got next for the people, my guy?
Well, not me. We got our hands on deck.
Hands on deck, baby. Everybody, hands on deck is our segment here where we talk a little bit about some games or movies or shows that we've been playing, and we try to pitch them to each other. We try to pitch them to you guys at home to get you guys some interest into some new, good old, yummy, delicious, wonderful content that you guys can feast on yourselves. Nikki, you are our lovely guest. Give us one thing you've played or watched this week.
Sifu. Sifu has been...
Oh, shit. Let's go. Let's hear it.
It's my current addiction. Sifu is a martial arts beat 'em up game. It's actually from the creators who did the game called Absolver, which came out, I want to say maybe 2 years ago. I might be wrong. And that one was also a martial arts role-playing beat 'em up. And it is fucking hard. It's hard as hell. Like,
goddamn,
honestly, one of the hardest games I've probably played, but what I love about it is that you can't just button mash. You have to learn, do that run 10, 20, 30 times.
Yep.
Understand that even the little minions will beat your ass. It doesn't matter.
Yep.
Right in the back of your head. But it's addicting. Like, I'm trying to do my runs at 21 at least, but I I'm still getting my ass beat on the museum right now.
Hey, listen, we've heard because Garrick, our boy Garrick here, he played it too, and he was like, guys, this game is fucking hard. He streamed it for us, and in a matter of like 2 hours, he was at like 60 years old in no time. We were like, dog, it's so easy to just get wrecked shop on that, dude. Have you been playing it since release?
Yes, I actually got it the day after it came out, and I've been on and off streaming it. I try to play it offline to make some progress, and I come on stream like, look, guys, I'm a little bit better, and then I still get my ass beat. Of course, but you know, it's fun.
Yeah, it's a humbling experience. It really is. It
definitely.
Really is. Devin, did you ever plan on playing Sifu? I know you jumped on the Elden Ring chain a little bit. I know you got a lot of games going on. Were you ever planning on picking it up?
Eventually, it might be something though that I don't get to for a very long time because I got so many games I'm playing right now.
Nicki, February was bonkers for us as far as reviews and stuff are concerned because we were smashing our heads against the wall to cover everything. It was wild, but Sifu was Garrick's. He was on top of that shit. But it's funny how everyone, the world, went from one game that makes us all suffer to the newest game that makes us all suffer, and Elden Ring, and for some people they stuck around with Sifu. I'm really stoked that you did because like I was really hoping because they don't deserve to have their game get overlooked, right? Because Sifu, really so good, really fucking good. Do you think you'll beat it sometime soon?
I want to beat it because everybody's been telling me to play Elden Ring, and I have never played a Dark Souls game. And it's been highly requested for me to do it because they want to see me rage. People like to see me angry, I guess. But I'm honestly terrified because I'm struggling so bad on Sifu. I feel like Elden Ring is a little bit more difficult. I just don't know how well I'm going to do. But I think I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to give it a go because it looks good. It looks so good.
It's very good. It's very good.
On the Elden Ring thing, though, I was terrible when I started on stream. Like, god awful.
Yeah.
To beating some bosses. So,
yeah.
If you just go at it and just know you're gonna die and just like learn from every mistake, what can you do differently in your moveset? You can play that game. It's literally like a muscle memory and just like analyze the situation.
Because I'll tell you this, you might be on a perfect path for an entryway to this because Sifu's a really good way to kind of like get warmed in the concept of like dying doesn't mean that you suck. It just means that you got to do something a little bit differently, and that is exactly what Elden Ring and Souls games are all about. So you might be doing the perfect transition here. Like you're getting yourself prepared in the right way.
That's what I've been telling people. They're like, do it now. I'm like, no, you guys, I have to finish this. I must finish Sifu. I have to put this on my belt.
Listen,
then I'll move on.
Be better than us because our backlogs, me and Devin, backlogs are disgusting. Oh god, like I have literally that game I showed, the Guardians of the Galaxy. It's not even open. I've not unwrapped this yet. I still have to play that. I got Devil May Cry 5 sitting behind me, unwrapped as well.
I fucking love that game.
I just look at my digital library of 200 plus games.
God, your stream library.
I've probably beat like maybe 30 or 40 of these.
Dude, your Steam library, it makes my skin crawl. I hate it.
It's not even my Steam, it's my Xbox library.
I know. It's God. Griff says Sifu is gorgeous. It really, really is. That art style is fucking dope. Bentley suffers Sifu, I think is what he meant, is a vacation compared to what Elden Ring does. It's true. It's true, but there's a reasonable transition there, and for someone that hasn't played a Souls game before, you gotta get warmed up in there.
Throw me into it.
Suffer.
Oh no, Bentley meant suffer. Okay, perfect. There you go. Chai, I know for sure I will not play Elden Ring. Oh damn. My heart.
It's fair though. It's fair.
That's totally fair.
Fair.
It ain't for everybody. I'll tell you that. Esco, button mashing is what got me through Ghost of Tsushima. That game can be a little fucking horrifying sometimes too if you're not into that crazy like third person like action sort of like style. But goddamn, that's a good game too. I'm stoked to hear that you're planning on beating Sifu. Because like that game needs more love than it realistically got.
I really love it. I want to go and play Absolver now. Now that I know like this is from the same creators, I want to go back and play that because it's actually an online game. So you can get your friends and just beat some ass together. So I really want to jump into that after I do Sifu though. I have to beat that game.
Yes, get that under your belt for damn sure. Because I saw those like turned hallway scenes and stuff like that, and was like, oh hot damn, this game is doing something special because they do. And I don't know if you saw it because Nicki, did you watch the Daredevil Netflix series?
Yes, the hallway scene.
The hallway
Yes,
scene.
yes,
Someone
yes,
modded Daredevil into Sifu and
yes,
reenacted the hallway scene the
yes,
first one returns, and that was the most hype
yes,
shit I've ever seen
yeah.
in my life, dog. It's so sick. Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna have to download that. I have the Nier. I have the 2B from Nier mod on there right now, and Chun
Ooh,
Li,
okay.
and I just like playing with that because I play the music and I just get into it, but I still die, but it's okay.
Let's go. Devin, you gotta hop
Yeah.
in. What's up?
Maybe I will get Sifu on
Yeah, you
PC
will.
and do
Yeah,
the
you will,
Daredevil
baby.
mod and
Yeah,
play the
you will,
game
baby.
as
Let's
Daredevil.
fucking go.
Yes.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are, baby.
Yeah.
Let's
I
do
want
it.
to see it. I want to see
That's
you
a
do
Daredevil
it.
game right there. Honestly,
That
it really is.
that's close
Yeah.
that we can get to it. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It really, really
Exactly.
is. Devin, what
Yeah.
have you played or watched this week, my dude?
Well, I had to grind really hard this last week because we attempted that new Destiny raid, Vow of the Disciple,
Vow the
yesterday.
Disciple,
So
my guy. What's up with it?
I've been playing all the endgame content for the newest Destiny 2 expansion, the Witch Queen. And bruh.
Bruh.
This is the best Destiny 2 has ever been. Like 100%, hands down.
Okay.
This is the best version of the game. A lot of the devs have referred to it as a quote unquote Destiny 3, essentially, because they reworked the game. All the weapons and like equipment and stuff that was sunsetted from like previous expansions or base game and stuff, like they were good for that time, but you can't use them anymore type of deal because they're not strong enough. They boosted them all up to a base level and you can upgrade everything now and use everything, which is probably one of my favorite things because like some of the exotics that you used when the game came out that were really good, you know, and then weren't, you can reuse those again now. And it's just a really good mechanic to have that availability. So like, you know, all that grinding you did back in the day for that certain piece of gear, it actually has relevance again. So yeah, because I wasn't a fan of sunsetting. But this whole expansion is very similar to the Taken King expansion on D1. It's got a lot of the same vibes. It involves, you know, his sister is the main antagonist, at least for the campaign part. Yeah, Savathun. But obviously the raid is called Vow of the Disciple, so it goes into something much more deeper than just that and introduces a lot of new things, like a lot of like stuff that was very lore heavy and you only knew if you like read all the Gwymars and the lore stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's diving deeper and deeper into like the darkness part of the storyline finally that they built up, you know, light versus dark. And so it introduces like what seems to be a new race now. That's going to be coming up in one of the next expansions and stuff. But the gameplay is great. The mechanics are great. The game still, for a 7-year-old game, it still looks like one of the best games out there.
It really do look good.
It does.
Really do look,
right about that. Yeah.
It really, really does. Young Pun in the chat. What's
First
happening, dude?
time.
Welcome to the family.
Yeah.
Welcome to the family. What's happening? What's that? Hope you
Hey,
having a good day.
Pun.
Nicki, did you get into the Destiny train? Were you a Destiny person at all?
I only actually played the first one for a little bit. I didn't have anybody to play with, and I think that's what my problem was. I was just kind of like the only one in my friend group playing, and everybody was still kind of on that Call of Duty wave and everything else. So I kind of didn't have anyone to play with, so I haven't gotten into it. But I have a friend who absolutely loves it, and I watch her streams almost daily, and she's like a big fan. I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'll play with you.
Throw her name out. Throw her name out. Who is he? Who is she?
Moonkiller17. Moonkiller17.
Let's go. Check that out. Let's get that shout out, baby.
I'm gonna put her in the chat. Yeah.
Hey,
We got quite a few people in our community that play, and what's really cool about it, it's completely cross-play now, so it doesn't matter if you're on PlayStation, PC, or Xbox. You can play with everybody now, so there's no barriers anymore.
Damn, I know. Chai says I could not get into Destiny at all, dude. Like my thing is like I fall in and out of Destiny all the time, right? All the damn time. And a lot of it's for the same reasons that Nicki never got into it. A lot of times like I have someone I can play with, but then they get so far ahead that I'm like, fuck, like I can't keep up. And they're already doing like raid shit. And I'm like, oh, I still got another like week's worth of grinding before I can actually be viable in something like that. Blank says I was on the Warframe wave when Destiny dropped. Dude, it's fun. We had this conversation a while back, Devin, where it's like people either just live and die for Destiny or they live and die for Warframe. And like there's not really like it's this weird rivalry that we've gotten going on. But I've heard Warframe is fucking tight now. I heard it's ill. Like I saw
I've never played it.
Oh, dude. I played maybe 2 hours and I was like, I don't know if I'm into this, but did you play Warframe, Nikki?
Actually, I played it with Blink. He's a big fan of it.
Let's go.
He
Let's
loves
go.
it. So I
Okay.
played it with him for when we first started dating. We actually have to get back on that maybe one day, babe. But yeah, he introduced me to that, and he was like, it's very similar to Destiny. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I've played a little bit of both. I can see what you're talking about. And I'm like, he just said it in the chat too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the Destiny tutorial was legit copy paste Warframes I played for 8 years. God damn, my face is committed. He's committed. Your boy's committed, dude. I love that. I love that. Because I don't know, like there's Warframe's made moves over the year, and I think it's because they saw like that competition with Destiny, and I mean we talked about it before, Devin. Competition breeds innovation, and like the more we can get these two games to be even better, fuck yes, let's go. Let's get good games out here, baby. Devin, do you think this is a new era for Destiny?
Absolutely. The game hasn't been more fun since last time I can remember is D1 Taken King. Like that was the most fun version of the game, and we have that back now. It's the same kind of vibes. They're redoing all the class systems and stuff, and the way that you set up your character builds with your perks and stuff like that, so that you can do a lot more customization. It's not just set little trees for the most part. And they're introducing more of it for they've already done the Void subclass, and they have that new subclass that's called Stasis that came out last expansion, where it's like ice and frozen and stuff like that. But they're redoing all the classes to make it a similar system to that one now. So it all has like perks and different aspects and fragments, which is really cool.
Okay.
So
okay,
dude, selling it for me.
I was getting the itches watching that raid last night, Devin, because I was like, fuck. Like, look over here, look how much does Destiny Queen cost? I'm like, over here, like, damn well knowing that I still have to go through Horizon Forbidden West and Elden Ring and these two games I haven't unpacked yet, and I'm over here looking at fucking Destiny, which Queen costs like a fucking buffoon over here. Just God, man.
I bought the $100 edition too.
You wild dog. You wild, my dude. Like that's crazy talk.
Yeah, it pays for all my season passes for the year and gets me another expansion.
Power to you,
stuff.
You know what?
Yeah,
I feel that.
War game. You know what I'm saying? Bentley, games like Destiny could only hold my attention for so long until I need to play with friends. 100%, totally understandable. If you don't have homies to play with, Destiny isn't the experience that you need it to be. You know what I mean? Like you kind of have to have some squad going on. Esco, I'm also bull poop at Destiny. Xander and Saint walking me through the tutorials. I was dying. Yeah, no, it's okay, Esco. It takes a little while. You know what I mean? It takes a while. Shark, he's getting good. He's getting good use out of that $100 edition with the SMG he's been using.
That's true.
It's true. It's true. You were using the fuck out of that thing, isn't it? I'll tell you that.
It does work though. It does work. It's really good.
Griff, I love
Me and
Destiny.
Larry both using that.
I love Destiny until they spelled my name wrong in the credits. So I probably only made one emo. Hey, that's fair, Griff. We love you, dog. We love you. It's okay. You gotta email them like, hey, fucking fix that, please. Please, I'm begging you. Anyways, I played a very interesting game called Martha is Dead.
Oh, nice.
Oh my god.
Did you play this, Nikki? Did you play this?
Okay, so I watched I did not play it because I couldn't get it at the time. I had so much to play. But I watched Burleezy, a YouTuber. I watched him play it.
Okay.
Oh my god. I can't wait to hear you talk about this, please.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this game is wild. It's like the best way that I can I'll just tell you right now, I can't rate this game higher than a 5 out of 10. Arguably lower, because this game, realistically speaking, is kind of dog shit. It's kind of a dog shit game, if I'll be real with y'all. The story it's convoluted, makes no fucking sense. Esco, your mom's name is Martha. Martha, why'd you say her name? Why'd you say it? She's dead.
Oh my god.
Esco, Jesus Christ. It's the story's convoluted as fuck. The game is like 8 different games smashed into one. like thing. They're going off on that. How do you know that? How do you? Where are the drugs going? It's like Tony Stark built this in the cave.
With a box of scraps.
This game is like 8 different games like smashed into this one just fucking weird, just sewn Frankenstein game thing. The concept is you're playing as technically a twin sister of another girl who is. Your sister is Martha. And this sister got all the love and attention from her Nazi father during World War II. And some stuff happened. I don't want to ruin for anybody if you're trying to play this game for the memes. There's some stuff that happens where people think that you were actually Martha and you were actually the one that died. And some wild shit spirals your character out of control where you find out a bunch of tea about your sister that's super fucked up. And now you have to find some kind of way to hide what happened with your sister. And you do some very out-of-pocket shit to get to that point. Because there's some things that they do in this game that are just grody and fucked up for grody and fucked up sake. And not in the way that, like, I don't know, Amnesia does it. Or, like, you know, some other horror games that we played that are, like, grody and fucked up. Where it's, like, it works with the aesthetic, you know what I mean? This is just, like... You ain't need to do that. You didn't need to do that. Yeah. That doesn't make it. Come on, you know what I'm saying? Like,
from what I've seen of it, it's like 2008 Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
In quality, yes. Like as far as like story quality is concerned, arguably not on the fucking good end of things. Just kind of like give people like a general idea here. One of the things that you might have seen in a lot of snippet videos that have been put out there. There is a scene that got censored, quote unquote, by PlayStation, where when I say censor in quotes, it's because they didn't necessarily censor the scene. They just made it where you don't control the character doing it in that scene. But there is a scene where you're box cutting the face off of somebody, and like in the Xbox original version of the game, you have to physically use your mouse or controller to do the cutting off the face of the person with the box knife. And PlayStation are like, no, we're not going to let you control that. As if it made that much of a difference, I guess. But you're still seeing that wild shit. But there's another wild, even more fucked up thing that you do soon after that. Like same scene, but it's like immediately after that is like, Brock, y'all, you did not know this. But it's when I say that this game's like 8 different games, they have like a first person like puzzle solving mechanic. There's a fucking like platforming mechanic thing in the game, and then it turns into like a survival FPS thing in the game, and it's just every little moment in this game is another just fucking random game mechanic that they put into it. And I was like, you guys really didn't think out this structure of this game. But most of all, though, the thing that disappointed me the most, the story isn't given to you through like classic story means, right? They're not being told to you as far as like dialogue, things like that. The characters don't move. Your dad does not move. Like anytime that you're around your father, he's like sleeping in this chair. He's like passed out in this chair, and she's having like a flashback of a conversation. So you're just getting the dialogue through audio snippets being played back to you when you're near that character. It's just it's surreal. Is he dead too? I hope he's a fucking Nazi, dude. I hope he's fucking dead. Fuck that guy. No, dude, I cannot tell you enough how just absolutely redonkulous this game is in every way, shape, and form. If you want to play it, it's going to be because you're meme playing this game. I promise you, it's going to be for the experience of, oh boy, I'm doing it for the content. You know what I mean? Because this game is not a good game. It's not a very, very good game. Now, Nicki, what are some impressions you got from watching the homie play? Because I know you I'm excited to hear you talk about this, but like, hate to disappoint, baby, but like,
I thought it was going to be so good when I seen the scene that the face cutting scene. I was very excited. I was like, "Ooh, like I want to play this on stream."
Right, let's go.
You know, I was ready for it. I seen how much it was, and I was like, "Oh, wait a minute, let me just see Berlizzi play it." As I was watching him play it, I was convinced. I'm like, "Oh, okay, this is pretty good." But the longer he played, and I was watching while I was at work, and I'm like, "What the fuck is going on now? What is happening here?" Like, I never understood what was going on, like with the whole sister, everything like that. I don't want to give away too much, but it just was all over the place. I thought it was point and click, but then it wasn't point and click anymore. And I was trying to see what I was going to get myself into so I can stream it, but I just never could really follow it. And a game that I can't follow, I know that my viewers are not going to follow it either. They're just we're going to be talking over it the entire time. So now I'm just trying to just like finish watching him play it and see what he thinks. But so far, based on what he was saying, he fucking hates it too. Like he's only playing it to finish it out.
It was probably the weirdest 6 hours I've invested into a game. Where I was like, what? Like, and every hour I was like, what in the fuck is going? Because the first hour I was like, I might be into this. I might be fucking with this, right? Because it's like the first 45 minutes, you're like, all right, I see what y'all doing. This like Resident Evil first person thing. This like Silent Hill PT thing you got going on.
That's what I thought.
I fuck with that. I fuck with that heavy. Yeah. But then that first change in like what is going on in the game, and I was like, are you what the fuck is that?
There were no jump scares. Like I was like, okay, do something, like scare me. The atmosphere. There was no atmosphere to it. Other than just her talking, and I'm just tired of hearing her voice, to be honest with you. Like, I wanted to see cutscenes, you know, I wanted to see more from the character. I couldn't even follow who he was playing as, honestly. I didn't know what was going on.
I'm saying, dude. Anyways, 6 hour experience. If y'all want to play that. Definitely a 5 out of 10. Arguably like a 3. I'd maybe give it a 3 out of 10. This game it's got some redeeming qualities. The story is a little bit interesting. When you kind of like really look in like below the surface level of it. But they just do not deliver this story in a way that is actually memorable. And that's the most disappointing part, because there are parts like the face cutting thing that are memorable for a horror game. I would hope to see if their winnings off of this game selling ends up being a way for them to have a higher budget to do something better next time around. But you know, as far as I'm concerned, I'm not too crazy about what could potentially come as a follow-up of this. But definitely y'all play it. Let me know what you guys thought, because goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Devin, my dude, what do we have next for the people?
Next, we have our Gallows, NickiNanami.
That's a sound it makes.
Yeah.
Sure. Garrett got on my ass the other day. He's like, "What? You don't have to do this." I was like, "No, I have to do this."
That was some good ASMR.
No, guys, today we have wonderful Nicki here to hang out with us. But for our headlining segments, when we have our guests on, we like to get to know our guests a little bit more and talk a little bit about you, talk a little bit about your background, your story, where you come from, who you come from, your goals, all that good stuff. So to kind of get us started here, kick us off here, why did you start streaming in the first place?
Okay, so from streaming, I've been playing games for so long. I never really thought about having people watch me because I'm usually a quiet gamer. Like, I don't have commentary. I'm just, immersed. But I started kind of posting on Twitter. I had a little bit of a following. Was posting anime clips, me doing anime things, JoJo poses.
Doing anime things, let's go.
Yeah, I was doing my thing. I was a little weeb and stuff like that. And I had gained that following. So then I started to post my game clips. So I think I was playing Persona 5 at the time. Or no, it was Star Wars and Persona 5. So I would just post some clips and they were like, "Oh, this is good, Nicki." I'm like, "Really? Y'all want to see this? Okay, cool. I guess I'll, I'll stream it." So I don't know, but I was working full time, and I didn't have a lot of time. But I tried to just go live right on my PlayStation 4. It was really loud. The PlayStation 4 was old, and it was making my room hot. So all you hear in my streams, y'all, is the and people saying, is that your PS4? I'm like, shut up. Yes, it is.
Yep.
But like, listen, watch the stream. This is what y'all wanted.
Yeah, y'all be fucking quiet over there. I don't need y'all being so fucking loud, all right?
The PS4 sounded like fucking jet engines heating up.
Oh, it was so loud. It was embarrassing.
Listen, I get it. I started on a PS4 too. I get it. It's you gotta do what you gotta do, you know what I'm saying? Do it for the content. Anyways,
Xboxes didn't do that, so
shut the fuck. I hate you. Shut up down there, you motherfucker.
I am now team Xbox as well, only because I have a PC. This is my first Xbox controller ever. I thought I would never hold one of these
fucking controller ever. Are you kidding me?
Everything
oh my god,
gotta be pink.
You are locked and loaded. Let's go. I'm stoked for you, dude.
Yeah, thank you. But like, I used to hate Xbox, but I definitely not anymore. I'm definitely pro, Microsoft. I love what they're doing with Game Pass. But honestly, I got on stream and I was having fun with it, and it wasn't like a schedule or anything like that. I would just pop up and then I would disappear a lot, and my viewers would kind of poke fun at me like, oh, you're not being consistent. Oh, we finally got a stream. When is she going to come back again? I'm like, you guys, like, I'm just having fun with it at this point. I quit for a little bit because things started to get a little busy in my life. And,
Sure.
I was like, I'll come back to it because I kind of liked it. It was kind of cool. And to be honest with you guys, I've started playing games when I was young. My dad used to have me in his lap when I was a baby, and he would play Resident Evil. And my brother would have me in his room while he would play Parasite Eve, Metal Gear Solid, all of that shit. So I loved games. But once I got into like my early adulthood years, I didn't have the time for gaming like that. I didn't have a time for like a lot of my hobbies. Anime, I was behind on everything. I felt like I couldn't fit in anymore with my people. Like, I love nerds, but I felt like I wasn't educated as much anymore. I knew old stuff. I'm like, you guys heard about, Haruhi? And they're like, what's Haruhi? Like, I'm not watching that right now. I'm like, okay, let me just shut up. So I started to stream in January of 2021. Fresh. I said, I'm gonna come back.
Yeah.
And this is the new year. I'm gonna get into this shit. I had a little laptop, a little Origin PC laptop that was a gift. It was a hand-me-down. It was kind of old. And I was like, you know what? We're gonna do this again. I had no clue how to use OBS. I tried to use OBS once and it was too much for me. So I went to Streamlabs OBS because it was just a little bit more streamlined. And I played Tekken 7 on stream.
Good game. Yeah.
And I just fell in love with it all over again. I fell in love with streaming, and everybody who was coming to my streams the following year came back. And I was like, okay, I think I can do this. And it gave me love for gaming again. Like, now I can play games consistently. I'm beating games again. Before I wasn't anymore, and it made me feel incomplete. Like, I felt like I wasn't living my life. So streaming has actually kind of made me whole again.
Yeah.
In a way, yeah.
That's fair. Devin, you look like you're gonna jump in. What's up?
Oh, I was just gonna say, streaming is probably one of the best distractions I've had for like,
goddamn, ain't that facts?
IRL shit going on. So I can definitely relate with that. It's a great distraction. Plus, it's like, look at all the friends we get to make. Doing
like this right here.
Yeah, dog, seriously. Yeah, no, we get to meet lots of rad fucking people doing what we do, and I'm glad that, like, obviously you have a solid fucking community coming in here and just living it up in the chat. You guys are fucking amazing in there. Thank you so much for being a part of this. You build that community, and good for you, Nicki. Good for you, dude.
Thank
Seriously,
you.
I'm glad that you found your thing. Right, like, now how often do you stream now? What's your stream schedule looking like these days?
So right now it's about 3 days a week. I was on a schedule for Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but then like things started to come into my life that were distracting me from doing it consistently. So I said, you know what, you guys, I'm going to stream when I want to again. Like, when I feel like in the morning, I want to stream tonight, I want to play this, I'm going to just do it. Because I realized me making a schedule, even when it came to like what games I was going to play, it kind of made me feel like it was a second job. And of course, like, it is a job, but I want it to be a job that makes me feel free, not confined in any senses like that. So I started to just kind of pop up and stream like, hey, y'all, we're going to play this. And I did that the other day. I really like playing RPGs. And I usually don't stream them because I know, like, it's hard to get people in that. People don't want to see you grind for hours, but that's what I like to do. So that's what y'all going to watch. So I streamed Ni no Kuni. the other night, and
Ooh, let's go. Okay.
fun. It was so fun, y'all. Like I had the most fun I've had playing an RPG on stream in a long time because I tried Final Fantasy X, but it wasn't working so well for me.
Sure.
And I was like, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know what to do. But that game, it was fun. Like, I loved it. They loved it, and just made me so happy. I just love them. I love y'all so much.
Listen, y'all are great. Y'all are fucking great, dude. Y'all are great. Devin, you got a question? You got a question you want to dish out?
Yeah. So we were talking about this stuff before we even started today. Obviously, there is a sea of assholes and more assholes out there that always want to poke at us. Are there any tactics that you've like implemented to counteract those kinds of people when they come into your spaces?
Whether it's streaming or IRL, you know what I'm saying? Like what are your battle moves against these motherfuckers?
A lot of the times I don't have to do much because you see the people in this chat.
Yep.
I actually sometimes feel bad for the people that they go at. I'm like, wait, you guys, chill. Like they said one thing to me.
I love it.
Let's go, dude.
I don't have to do much anymore. Like I can literally ignore. I did a cosplay, Poison Ivy for Batman. I did that cosplay about 2-3 weeks ago. And someone commented and was like, you're cute, but this is basic. And I was like, you can give me a compliment without being an asshole. That's kind of what I said.
What the fuck?
Like, why would you come and do that? And then he started complimenting me as he was still saying shit about my cosplay. And I'm like, do you know that you're sounding really stupid? So I didn't have to worry about much. After I replied to that, they seen it and went at him. So I kind of just, if it's really disrespectful, I might respond to it.
Yeah,
if it's not, something that I feel like I need to, I won't. It depends on my mood. On stream, I usually ignore it. I used to cuss people out. And I would just cuss them out. That's what happened on my hate raid in my Discord. They came into my stream. We were doing Jackbox. I don't know you guys ever heard of Jackbox party games?
I love Jackbox.
I love that shit. It's a great game to play with your community. Yeah. I fucking love it.
I'm playing
And we were playing that, and it was a rap battle, and someone came from like
fire.
It was so fun. We were having so much fun.
Anyways,
someone said something very rude. No, you're good. You're good. Really, really rude to one of my mods. And I said, hold the fuck up. Wait, no, you don't come in here like this. And I just go off. And then that's when they hate rated me. So I was like, baby Nicki, you should just let your mods do their job and shut up.
No, I get it. I mean, like, listen, we've had our moments too where we've had someone say some out of pocket shit on our show and we were like, listen, like, because you remember that one dude Devin when Island Style was here, and he was like, I have a question for the panel here. What are your thoughts on German soldiers being misunderstood? And I was like, are you trying to?
Oh my god, get the fuck
and
out.
And so he came into another episode where we had another guest. He was like, I have another question for these new panel of guests here, and was like, dude, how do you feel about these Nazi German soldiers being misunderstood? And like he
straight up was like, what if we just made a World War II game, but in the perspective of the Germans? That's what he said. I remember that guy.
Yeah,
we immediately shut him down. I think I just banned him after that one.
No, because the time he came around again, he was like, I have another question for you guys. And we were like, okay, ask your question. If you say anything about Germans, you're getting fucking blocked because you're being a bitch boy. And like we like live on the podcast, they're like, don't fucking do it, dog. Don't do it. We know what you're up to, fool. And so like, and he didn't even ask the question. He just left. He just fucking left. We never saw him again. And so it was like, we understand your frustration because they be trying it. They're trying it. And I don't got the fucking patience sometimes. My boy Devin down here keeps me on lock where he's like, hey man, I get it, but chill.
We're people. Like they forget that like even though we're out here, we're putting ourselves out here every day. and we're still human beings, and you're going to respect us. Like, you can't come here and say this to me and think you can get away with it. That's what, and they do want the reaction, but sometimes you have to stand up for yourself and what you believe in, and I'm for it always.
God damn, ain't that the fucking facts? Ain't that the facts?
Mm-hmm.
Now, actually, speaking of which, a perfect segue into this next question here. So we are obviously we're marginalized peoples, right? We're BIPOC folk. We're coming in here. We're doing the fucking thing. As content creators, we're always looking for ways that this industry can treat us better as brown folk, and we need to look at those steps that they can take to actually support us in a real way, whether it is because we're brown, whether it is because, like, I'm pansexual myself. You're a woman in the games industry, and that already has a lot of fucking connotation too, and a lot of heat you're gonna take because of it. What are some ways that some actions you want to see this industry, whether it's the gaming industry, the streaming industry, that you want to take in order for them to support us in a real way?
I want the hate rate thing. I feel like I understand it. I do, but I just feel like that has to be stopped. We should not be on stream and have fear in our hearts, because at the end of the day, it's scary. We have to keep a good face and, keep the community going. Like, we have to move on. But there have been people who have become hate rated, and after the stream, they don't want to stream again. And it's scaring us away. So I want to see more protection for us when we don't have to worry about that. I actually had a friend who got doxxed right online, and the police came to his house because he was streaming on his birthday, because he's Black. And to me, it made me cry. It broke my heart when I heard about it, because I couldn't believe that someone is sitting here in his house, especially being a Black man. He's in his house playing a video game, not bothering anybody. No one deserves that. I want to see more, groups. I want to see more stuff like this, the show that you're doing. I want to see more of it, because you go on the Twitch front page and you see the same type of thing every day. And I'm just looking for more of us just on that front page. The more of us that is out there, they're going to be angry. They're not going to like it, but they need to know that we're here and we're not going anywhere. So definitely just a protection when it comes to the raids. Definitely. I think it's ridiculous. I don't think it should be happening. I don't think police should be coming to my doorstep because I want to have fun with my friends. Like, there's no reason for it. There's no reason for it.
Yeah, damn. That's fucking facts, dude. Bentley in chat, I want to see the content creators who are actually putting in the work get what they deserve. 100%. Yeah, no, that's a good point. That's a good point. Because I mean, like last month we had that whole ordeal with like Black History Month and how they were hyping it. We're like, oh, there's gonna be spotlight on them for this month, and what the fuck was that?
It was terrible.
Are you kidding me? Y'all didn't even put them on the front page. Like, you said it was front page. It was like. Front page, right?
You had to go all the way down at the bottom of the Twitch page to find them, and then it was the same 3 or 4 people being displayed who already had really huge following, which, great for them, love them, support them. But there are so many other creators out here who are putting in the work, who are putting in the time, who are great people, and they're just being overshadowed, and we shouldn't be anymore.
God damn, I'm telling you, like,
I hate it.
It's come high time. It's mind-boggling to me, and even like Devin was like, "What the fuck? Why is this happening?" Like, we have Black and brown creators out here that are having to worry about a cop knocking on their door because they exist, because some fuckface decided to put the wrong information out there. It's just wild. It's fucking wild to me, and I understand there's like only so much that can be done. But I also, I wholeheartedly believe there's not enough being done to make a difference. And that's the part where it gets real fucking frustrating. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Real fucking frustrating. Devin, you got another one for her? Hit it with it.
Yeah. I think about this kind of stuff all the time because Ernell and I, we're always like, what can we do better? What's our big picture? What are we moving towards? Do you have like a big picture in mind, like an end goal, like a point that you want to get to like feel satisfied with what you're doing as a creator?
When do you feel like you've made it? What's your I've made it moment?
Yeah.
It used to be honest, it used to be like when I would hit partner. And then I thought about it, I'm like, that's just a fucking check mark. Like at the end of the day, my impact is being done right now. Like
Yup.
I
Yup.
want to create a bigger impact. Like I have so many of my friends who deal with mental health issues who have now been inspired by me or by my boyfriend who also streams, and they have went out and streamed for themselves, and they have created their own little communities, and they're growing, and I see the confidence being built in them, and I love that. I see a lot of my friends cosplaying now because I'm cosplaying, and people take that, influencer term and they run with it like, "Oh, I'm an influencer." But you're really influencing people. You have this title and you need to use it, in the best way you can. You can't just be worried about yourself. So, it's kind of for me now, I want to just have a safe space for people to be themselves, and that's why, like, I call my community the academy because we're teaching each other. I'm teaching them every day, like, hey, you know, get there, go and do it. You have a PS4, that's fine. Stream. You don't need a PC. Do what you can do within your means and live for you. And it's not even just with streaming. A lot of them have went out and talked to that girl that they want to talk to. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Or got
let's
that job that
go.
they wanted to get.
Yup.
Like we've become like a family. So my big thing is just to continue to grow and gain more people in that community so we can come together and then they can go out in their own and do their own thing. I'm a part of this network called the Noir Network, who was
Yes,
created
you
by
are. Yes, you
yeah.
are. Let's fucking go.
Hell yeah.
And
Moves,
that
baby.
network, I have to shout Mira out. Mira is an amazing streamer. She's been streaming for years. And she put Sims on the map. Her and another streamer named Ebony. And it's a few other ones as well, too, of course. But they put Sims on the map when it came to, the customizations in Sims back when we were younger.
Yeah.
Wasn't so much. They didn't really look like us so much. It was kind of the same thing you can do. But now she has modded the game to the point where I'm like, damn, I wish I looked like that Sim character. Shit. Like, she looks good.
Right.
Body, face, hair, laser, everything is
Damn,
great.
she
Big
thick.
yeah. I was looking at the character like, okay, wait a minute.
Waddle beard, woo, like just speaking
was
Sim in your
loving
sleep. God. Continue, son. Go.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. It's hilarious to me because I seen her when I first seen her before I even joined the group. I seen her like creating. It was a picture on her Twitter, and I was like, "Damn, okay, I see what she's doing. I love this." And when I found out that she was, starting out a group, she was inviting more people to the group, I wanted to be a part of it. What I didn't know was how amazing it was going to be. We're Black femmes and it's just she has now done what I kind of want to see all of us do. Take people who look like her, who are like her, give them the tools. Now, we don't have to pay them to do the things that they do for us, but most of my deals, my sponsorships, my opportunities have came from them.
Yep.
And that's amazing. She's given me the opportunity to be better. How I got this, like everything that I've had, not everything, but most of the things I have are thanks to her. And that's kind of what I aspire to be. I want to be like that. I want my community to also do that because the more people that do that, the more of us there is. So, there's so much that the races can do because now we're taking over. You know what I mean? Like you sit and watch our streams on the front page and wish I could have that. You know what I mean? So that's kind of my end goal is I want to be a better me for me and a better me for the people who look up to me. And that's keeping me going now. Not the partner, not the money, because the numbers and all that shit, it really, it doesn't mean
It's
anything.
whatever,
It means
right.
what you're doing. What are you doing for the community? And when you change that in your heart, I feel like everything comes together for you the way it's supposed to.
Hell yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly
Yeah.
that's exactly because even
Yeah.
Bentley
that's
in
awesome.
chat, Nicki is one of the reasons I still stream today. Like
Yeah.
you obviously make an impact on people, and like it's the
Yeah.
same. It's the same reason that we do what we do. It's like
Mhm.
listen, we don't have a crazy fucking following. Like we're not even about that shit. We don't even care. But the people that we do have in our little good Kraken family are some
Mhm.
of the best friends we've ever made in our entire fucking
Mhm.
lives. Like these are people that we
Mhm.
talk to every night, hang out with every night in our Discord.
Mhm.
Like we're playing video games, we're having deep conversations with them on our
Mhm.
podcast,
Mhm.
on like like we're no
Mhm.
bars hold back here because we know that
Mhm.
we can be transparent with them. And
Mhm.
the cool thing too is a lot of our community that we built are BIPOC people. Like we have such a massive diverse group of people that we kick it with in here, and just doing right by them is what keeps us kicking here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Found your village. When you find that village, when you are yourself, people gravitate to you because they're like you too. So it's easy to be yourself. It's easy to have those conversations. It's just it fits. And I feel like I didn't get that prior to coming into this space, that I felt like I never really fit. And now I feel like I belong somewhere. And now I want other people who have felt like that, or maybe still are feeling like that. You do belong somewhere, because there's always someone. There's a streamer for everybody. There is a friend for everybody. So you're never alone. Never.
And you gotta take care of your part. You gotta take care of your people. You know what I'm saying? Like listen, like you said, they're eventually gonna be seeing us on the front page everywhere. Then that's why they're so forcefully coming in doing hate raids, because they know that one day it's gonna be nothing but beautiful ass melanin on their fucking front page there, and they're gonna be like, no, fuck, I want my fucking white man back. Give me her.
They're like, the dad from Martha was my favorite character.
How do you know that name? Esco says hydrate. We got hydrate.
Thank you, Esco.
Oh, I gotta keep my water in me. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn. No, it's true though. It's true though.
And like on that too, it's like with building communities and stuff like that. Like, what are like ways that allies can help, better support like everybody and all of us here and the communities that you build? Like, what are ways that people can help make that better and more supportive?
Like not being in our communities, right?
Yeah.
Just, I have people from like high school, or people who are like family members who don't really get into all of this, but they see what I'm doing, and a share on their page, a share to a friend, word of mouth. I always say, if you can speak my name in a room full of people, you really care about what I'm doing. Give those opportunities. So I feel like, even though it might not be for you, you might be outside of it. Speak it out, bring it up to someone, support them, post it, share it, Facebook, whatever you're doing, because it might not be for you, but there's an audience that will gravitate to that. So I feel like with content creation, a lot of the times we don't get that support, because people don't see how much work goes into what we do. A cosplay or stream, it may just look like a picture or a 2-hour and 30-minute video, but there are hours and hours and hours and weeks, sometimes months of production and preparation for this. And the shelf life, I feel like content is pretty short. You post something on Twitter and you get about like 12 hours before people don't see it anymore.
Yep, basically.
So that retweet, even if it's been 12 hours, retweet that, even if it's been 2 days, go and share it on that page. So I feel like the best help that we can get is just more support from outside sources, because sometimes in the content creator industry, there can be people who are a little bit more competitive and don't want to give that share because they think it might take away from them. But that's not really the case. But I know like that, that happens. But we need to kind of bring that person up, because that'll eventually bring you up. Like, you have to give out to get back. And it's an understanding that I don't think we have reached completely, but I feel like we're on the way,
Yeah. We're getting there.
Yeah.
We're getting there. It's high time, baby. Let's go. Like we're right on the, and you can feel it too, right? Like you can sort of feel like this rise in people of color being like the face of content creation in a lot of different avenues. We're getting there. We're still a ways away, but we're fucking getting there. And it feels good to see those steps being made.
Yeah, it's exciting. Now, so excited.
My last question for you here before we get on out of here, okay? And it's a question that we ask all of our guests. Always as we come into the end here. What is one thing you feel is just vastly overlooked when it comes to Black women creators in the games industry that you feel is specific to that experience that is so overlooked, and people don't really consider that? What is the one thing you feel like is the most overlooked on that end?
The most overlooked for us, I would say, we really can play games really well. And I feel like a lot of people come into here and they think that like, you know, oh, she's cute. She has her boobies out, that she's just a big titty streamer. Like, no, this big titty streamer will whoop your ass. You know what I mean? In most games. And I feel like a lot of the times they see the makeup, they see the hair, they see how much effort. Because, you know, guys, a lot of people can just come on and wake up, you know, wash their face, get on there. You got to do your face. You got to put a look on. I have I have a lot of friends who just like, oh, they take hours before they go on a stream. It takes me, I get off work at 5 p.m. and I stream about 7 or 6:30. That entire time in between, I'm trying to figure out what am I going to wear, my makeup and all of those things. And I get on here and I want to look good, of course, but I can play the fuck out of this game. Like, I'm great at this. And I want people to recognize that and not comment on my body and not, you know, look at my face. Look at, you know, you can look at my face and enjoy it, but shut up and talk about how great of a gamer. Like, I did that. And I did that. So I feel like they always think that we're on here just to get viewers and we're not really gamers. But like, there are some female gamers out here who are just honestly, I'm like, damn, how are you doing this?
God damn. Like I just the other day I saw a homegirl on TikTok, and this girl was just washing fools in Warzone. I was like, oh my God, you are just taking heads, bro. Like, what the fuck? There's some girl gamers out here that are just putting it on the fucking map. And now it's to the point where it's like, you don't know until you like know, you know what I mean? Like, if there was no if there was no camera on, you wouldn't even fucking think about it. And these dudes that are out here like, oh, boob streamer, where's my white guy? Those fucking he's back. I'm gonna name him Brock.
His name's Steve.
Steve. His name's Steve. Yeah, Stevie.
And his favorite DC character is Peacemaker's dad, the White Dragon.
Yeah, are you a white man? Are you a white man on Twitch?
Like, why is Hydra always the bad guys?
Hydra's good. They're good. They're just misunderstood.
Marvel movie in the perspective of Hydra.
Oh God, dude. Oh, stop.
Oh,
stop. No. God, no. You ain't wrong. That's exactly what they fucking say. I'm telling you that. No, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't fucking like if they weren't thinking about it, they'd have no fucking idea. And it's like it doesn't matter who the fuck is streaming the content, as long as they're good at what they do, they enjoy doing what they do, and they're putting on a good fucking show. Who the fuck cares? Like, if they match your personality, that's what fucking matters.
You get a package deal. You get boobies in a good game. Like, I just don't understand.
Right?
Like, why are you complaining? I'm sorry. Why are you complaining?
Well, and
they live in a sweet Christian household.
Yeah.
I'm a man.
I'm enjoying it.
I don't like these breastises.
My wife would be so mad if she caught me watching this. I'm gonna keep watching it and talk shit.
It's her fault. It's her fault. My wife's mad. Esco in chat says, yes, booba girls unite to kick ass and take names. Let's go. Esco's our girl. Esco's our girl. Yes. She goes off. Esco and Surreal are like our two people in our community. There are two girls in our community that keep shit on lock because they keep us humble. They're out here making fun of us all the fucking time. It drives us insane, but they're fucking perfect human beings. I love them so much. But it's true. You're 100% correct. And listen, it don't fucking matter. You can have the best of both worlds, y'all. You can have if they're looking like a snack, they can look like a snack. But don't sit here and try to act like they aren't fucking killing it. Like they aren't in here just washing. Because listen, there was one night we were playing I think it was was it Destiny, Devin?
Us?
Me and you, we were playing something one night. I was like, oh shit, I know that girl. We just got our asses beat by her. And
it was Destiny.
Was it Destiny? Yeah, dude. Oh, it was Gambit, wasn't it? It was Gambit. Yeah. We were doing Gambit in Destiny. We got worked. We got fucking worked. And then it showed the other characters I had won, and I was like, oh shit, it's Austin. I know her. And I added her on Twitter and I was like, just got our asses beat by Austin. LOL. And she was like, oh, that was you. And I was like, yeah, I'm fucking sorry. We're trash, dog. Dude, if you get worked, you get worked. You know, you just get good, and you'll finally beat these girls. You know what I'm saying? Get good and you'll be there.
See me on Splitgate. I'm really good at Splitgate.
Hey.
Yeah, we can play some Splitgate. I'm pretty good at Splitgate.
Ask Ernell about me and
Devin.
What?
Okay, so Devin was top 5% in Splitgate. The first
top
like
0.0.
0.05%.
Oh, I don't know if I want to see you in Splitgate.
I know. That's all. You guys can squat up. Y'all squat up.
We'll squat up.
There's a lot of times that we would be playing. And you could ask Ernell, I would just run around the map and just not die and get like 22 kills.
It was insane. I was like, are you fucking you're out of your fucking mind, dog. Like I don't understand. I don't understand.
And I play with a controller too.
Me too.
Dude, oh, it's so much better on control. I couldn't do it on mouse and keyboard. I couldn't fucking do it. Chai and chat, literally the best Splitgate player I know. Nicki really be throwing hands. Let's go. You want to go on like a 15-game winning streak later? It's really fun.
Yeah,
let's go. Fuck
it's so much easier to me than Halo. Like I just
Yeah.
Halo, I die a lot more, but I get on Splitgate, I'm like, this is where I belong.
I play the shit out of Halo though too.
Yeah,
I
like
get
Halo.
Sweaty.
He's a shooter.
I love Halo.
Yeah,
this is actually my first Halo game. The one that just came out, Infinite, is my first Halo game ever.
It's
so
really
I played
good.
Splitgate first.
Really good. It just needs more content.
Yep, we're getting there. We're getting there.
I agree.
Esco, personally, how I dress for streams depends on my mood. Some days in hoodie time, and some days I'm dressed to go out right after. There you go. Listen, like Nicki said, like guys can just come in here like rolling out of bed, just going on a stream looking like a fucking dill hole, and then like girls will come in here and y'all will have like just the most decored fits going on, ready to fucking go, or you'll just scrub it up. It doesn't even fucking matter. But like y'all are out here just giving it the yin yang. You know what I'm saying? And like it's goddamn, bless your hearts. Bless your hearts. You know what I'm saying? You got.
I just set the expectation bar low and just always scrub it.
It's just I always look like trash. I never have to look good.
You guys both look amazing.
Thank you. You're the best. You're the best. I gotta hide my grandma's basement. Anyways, Nicki, thank you so much for joining us. You are fucking best. We are so happy to have you as a new friend here. You are amazing.
Guys.
Do you have anything for the people at home? Go ahead and drop some shit. Give the people some shit. Drop your stuff for us real quick.
Oh, well, what do I have? Oh, I'm actually working on a little YouTube series right now for Resident Evil.
Let's go.
Me and my boyfriend, and this is a secret, so only the people who are here will know. I haven't told anybody else, but we're actually doing a Resident Evil 6 playthrough. The game is kind of funny to play.
Cool,
like it's not, you know what I mean? Yep. So you can bullshit with it and have fun. So we're actually working on a little series. We did our second recording last night, so I will be uploading that. That's the biggest thing I'm working on so far. But yeah, I don't have much else. I need to get on it though. I need to get on it.
Man, it's all good. That's all good.
Yeah,
do your shit. It's
I've been having fun.
No problem. Hey guys, our schedule for next week. Let's talk about it real quick. Tuesday, we have a Good Kraken podcast. We're talking Good Kraken's top 10 games of all time. That's gonna be a fun conversation. On Wednesday, we have Garrick's very first solo stream, The Vermilion Voyages. He's gonna be playing Tunic, the brand new indie title coming out next Wednesday, day of. God, come in here and enjoy that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Next Thursday, we are doing our live recording of Shipwreck Show exclusive to our patrons. Go to patreon.com/GoodKraken Show if you want to be a part of that. Shipwreck Show, for anyone that's new here, is our show where instead of talking about video games or movies or nerd stuff, we literally just drink a little bit and bullshit for an hour and a half. So if you guys want to be a part of that content, you can hit us up on there. You can check out our podcast. It is a part of our podcast rotation. That's anchor.fm/GoodKraken Show. We have all of our shit rolling out there for y'all. On Friday, we have our Splash Game, which is our multiplayer game stuff. This is a big event. Genesee and I I finally convinced Genesee to play a game on stream. I finally got her. I fucking got her, y'all. We are playing Stardew Valley, and it's gonna be so much fun. It's a perfect entryway to really get her into this. We're gonna have her on our games content way more often. I'm working my way towards it. Devin's seeing it in process. It's gonna be a good time. And then next Saturday we have another Good Kraken podcast live recording. We're gonna be talking Good Kraken's top 10 movies of all time. That's gonna be another good episode. Nicki, plug yourself. Where can people find you?
You can find me on YouTube and TikTok and Twitter and everywhere else.
Yep.
NickiNanami TV. I'm everywhere. I do cosplay content. I am working on getting better with my cosplays and kind of making them look a little bit more, glittery, glammy, and everything like that.
Hey,
you can find me on Twitch as well, NickiNanami TV, and I'm going back to streaming daily, I think this coming week, so you can catch me there.
Hey, let's fucking go. Go. Guys, Nicki, thank you so much again for joining us today. You have been amazing. Your community has been nothing but wonderful in there. Thank you guys for coming in and hanging out with us, and we hope to see you guys again soon, because this has been the Good Kraken Podcast, your choice for all the nerdy video game and pop media news, reviews, and discussions that you wanted to hear. Live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. and Saturday at 12 p.m. right here at twitch.tv/GoodKrakenShow. If you enjoyed the show, you can head on over to patreon.com/GoodKrakenShow, where you can submit questions and topics to the show, get exclusive post-show content, and have early access to episodes before they go live on podcasts and video services across the digital sea. Yar. You can also support us by going to our YouTube channel by clicking that beautiful bell and big red button, or by subscribing to our podcast channel by searching Good Kraken and leaving a review there. We are not going to do post show because we got to roll on out of here. Nicki's got a life to go live, you know what I'm saying? But until next time, my friends, be good to each other.
Peace out.
Bye.